Alright guys, we all heard the news. Brooklyn Nets, they let go of Kenny Atkinson a couple months ago. Kind of expecting who would fill in. It would be Jacques Vaughn, the interim coach, to fill in as the assistant now into the head coach. That wasn't the case. Some of us looked into Tyronn Lue. Pretty much ideal for Kyrie Irving and kind of the way he's nonchalant. Same thing with Kevin Durant. That wasn't the case. Kind of hit us very quickly, and it was a very shock. Because we never heard the name before, but Steve Nash is now the new head coach for the Brooklyn Nets. Pretty crazy. I think a lot of us kind of look into the very beginning of a true point guard being a rookie now for a head coach for such a team with high expectations, such as Jason Kidd back in 2014 when he took over that quote-unquote super team of Brook Lopez, Darren Williams, Joe Johnson, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett. Then you had a bunch of other guys, roster players in the background. But here we are. Steve Nash is now the head coach for the for the Brooklyn Nets. I was shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't heard Steve Nash's name out there when it came down to being possibly a head coach for any team. So this could possibly be a Steve Kerr 2.0. I think a lot of people have kind of seen that in their case. Trying to figure out how the offense will go, let alone coaching Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. We've seen with Steve Kerr, kind of weirdly though, that Kevin Durant was not a fan of him or his style, which I think is very hypocritical, because I think Steve Kerr was probably the best fit for a coach for Kevin Durant in his nonchalant ways. But apparently in an interview, Kevin Durant said that wasn't the case. So I kind of get those vibes from Steve Nash. I think he's going to have a lot on his plate, especially for his first season. I think with the Brooklyn Nets that they were going to make at least the conference finals with a healthy roster. Trying to figure how the offense is going to go down. You pretty much have two isocentric players in Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving who pretty much just want the ball in their hands, and you guys just step out of the way. They can give you 30 each night. So let's see how Steve Nash kind of plans things out. Kind of a shock. I thought they were going to go a different direction, or maybe a Tyronn Lue. You could probably go with other defensive head coaches on the team. Pretty much just like Kyrie and Kevin Durant do their thing. They don't really want to be in an offensive system. They pretty much want to play their own style. So I'm curious to see how this plays out. But hey, let me know down below how you think the Brooklyn Nets are going to perform. I got to see how they fill out with the rest of free agency and any other trades. They let go any of their young cats, or they keep the team roster pretty much as it is. The Brooklyn Nets are looking to take over the Eastern Conference next season. Let's see if they can take it fully to represent the East, or at least make the conference finals.